So this topic is pretty important. It is how to handle a disrespectful wife. And let's call that, what should I do? I have a disrespectful wife. And these questions get sent into the Marriage Foundation, which I founded. I'm Paul Friedman. And you could go to the Marriage Foundation. There's a lot of valuable things there. You could go to the tab, ask a counselor, and write in a question yourself. So I have a disrespectful wife. What should I do? It's hard for us as men to hear criticism because we are natural warriors. And because of the psychophysiological makeup of a male, criticism, and you could say, oh no, I could take constructive criticism. No, you can't. It just does not come through our filters as anything other than an attack. And because we are the warriors, we're the defenders of the home, and this is at the subconscious level. Women marry us because we're going to defend them and their babies. And because we're set up to guard the gates, and then behind the gates, the people we're defending attack us. It's too much for us to handle. Now, forget all that. I'm going to change the context. The mind, your mind, doesn't like it. What is he talking about? You're not your mind. The world has been running on a Western psychological misrepresentation of virtually everything. The truth is, your mind is your possession. You have a mind. But you have not been taught, I have not been taught, and now I'm teaching everyone, that we are supposed to have mastery over our mind. We're supposed to control it. We're not supposed to be reactive. That's the mind being reactive. It's habitual. It's instinctive. The mind reacts. It doesn't evaluate things, doesn't take a look and analyze. It's reactive. And so when your wife is the slightest bit disrespectful, the first thing that's happening to your mind, because again, you're in a male body, is it's going, wait a minute, I'm guarding the front, you're hitting me from the back, what the heck is going on here? And the mind is freaking out. That's really what's going on. And honestly, if she knew better, but no one knows better in this world, she would have total respect for you. But we don't learn how to be married. We don't learn how to treat each other based on what each other needs. Everything is about me, I, how you're affecting me. Even your question, I have a disrespectful wife. What you're really saying is, how do I change her? How do I handle her? Right? You don't. You step back, not from your wife, but from your mind. And you go, what the hell? Why are you being so reactive? You can't handle this? This is a problem for you? Here's the thing. We get married without understanding why we get married. It's the craziest thing if you think about it. What have you ever done other than marriage where you didn't know as much as you could about it before you started doing it, right? The first time you drove, you learned about cars. You learned about the rules of the road before you got in. Then you had someone guide you, hold your hand through the process of learning how to hit the brakes, learning how to steer the car. You didn't even know where the key was. Well, marriage is a lot more complicated than a car. Who taught you? Nobody. That's why there's over a 50% divorce rate. So don't worry about this part. She's disrespectful probably because you're disrespectful. And then she's, and then you, and then she and you. It's gotten crazy. You got to break the cycle. I wrote a book called Breaking the Cycle, but the book's not enough for you. You got to take the course for men. Why? Because we start with gaining mastery over your own mind. If you cannot do that, you cannot have a great marriage. I'm sorry to tell you this. It is the absolute truth. You have to understand how you perceive things, how your mind reacts to things, and what you should do to change your very thinking. Most people go through life as automatons. They're just reacting to everything. They don't watch their mind. We talk about trial and error, that we learned from our mistakes. But if you really were, what you would be doing is you would be setting up a process to test it to see if it was in error or correct. But you don't. So it's a misnomer, trial and error. But it should be trial and error before you open your mouth, before you do anything, before you have a thought. You should think, what thought should I have right now? What should I say right now? How should I act right now? And the pole star for what you're going to say, what you're going to do, what you're going to think should be, is it going to produce happiness and love? So forget about this, I have a disrespectful wife, how do I handle her? Forget about that part. I can tell you things to do, but it won't matter. She's not going to change. But when you change you, she will change in response to your changes. And that's a fact. You should definitely subscribe to this channel. You should definitely be paying attention to, I think all the past information for marriages is Stone Age stuff. It's useless. It's worse than useless. It's dangerous because it's bad ideas. And you should definitely go to our website and get some product and get ahead of this thing. Get what you should be getting out of your marriage. Unbelievable love, which includes sex, by the way, and incredible happiness. That's what you signed up for anyway, isn't it? So like this video, leave a comment, leave 2 comments if you want. Thanks for spending time, and God bless.